Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here, and today I'm going to prepare a little journal for myself for Junk Journal July, because Meg does that every year and it's coming up. And so I'm just trying to see the date on this book. That's a nice page, isn't it? Keep those. So I'm going to prepare this little book. We tend to snob these little books sometimes, don't we? We'll go for the bigger ones. 4.75 by just over 7 inches tall, and the spine looks like it's about 1.5 inches. I won't need a spine that big, so maybe I'll put in 2 signatures or 3 smaller ones. I don't know. I might do Midori style binding. It's in pretty good condition, the book. I think it's from the 1800s. I had this piece of fabric here that I was sort of mopping things up and doodling on. I think I'm just going to put that in there. Oh look, it's perfect height too. It was just sitting here and I've never used it, and it's probably not my, my full-on colours, so I think I'm going to glue that in there. Actually, I need to grab a glue stick. I might not need one in this video, but my other one's pretty much finished, and I just tidied up my table too because it looked like a bomb hit. So I might put that way. Yeah, so we'll glue that in. It's just a vintage cotton. It was just a leftover piece from when I tore up the embroidered ones, and so I keep them and use them for this sort of thing, and sometimes paint on them. So I did a bit of the Junk Journal July last year. I'm not able to keep up with all the prompts, but I did have fun with it, so I'd like to have a little journal to play with. And who knows, like, if we're going away for the weekend, I might just use it for that too. So yeah, thought I'd prepare that with you guys today, and it's just going to be a mishmash of papers, which is fun. Maybe a few digitals in there. So we'll choose the papers and prepare this little cover. I think it's nice sometimes it's nice to have a big one because you can do a big spread. And then other times I think it's nice to have a small one because then you don't have to do as much. You don't feel the pressure of how much you have to do. I'm just going to glue that in there. And we might do the Midori style binding, I think. I think I did that with my last one as well. Okay, that was easy. Oh, I did think I might, maybe because they're the glued pieces together. I would have covered it, so no, I might hinge that with something to put in there. I don't think I'm into the burgundy sort of red pieces of paper. I'll just put those aside, and I'm going to have a sip of water. I probably should have glued that on first underneath. I think I like that bit there, the grungy edge. So I'm just going to tear it. I might hand tear it, just crease it. I really do like doing these sorts of things in a random way. I don't want them to be perfect. So that's going to glue on there. I think I might use glue stick for that, because it's, I'll get this new one just because it's not strong sort of paper. So if I use a wet glue, I will get all the crinkles in it, although I have done that on other ones and had crinkles, and I don't mind the crinkles, so I don't know why I'm being fuss pot. and then I'll just probably flake off, just to tear it off. I don't need my fabric scissors. Put those away because I keep those out of the way because then I might accidentally pick them up and use them on paper, and that makes them blunt. So then they don't cut fabric so well. And I don't know if I'm going to do something to the cover. Maybe that will happen in June or July. We'll leave that for the moment. Could put just a little piece of lace on. Now, I have a lot of these smaller sort of books, and I have an idea for them, and I think I saw it's an idea that will be coming from Wendy, from Wendy's General Adventures. I think she might have done a video, so I'm going to go back and have a look, and I might make a few of them up if I don't dislike it enormously, because I know part of that job is stuff that I don't enjoy doing so much. Okay, so I had a piece of, where did I put it? I had a book page flying around that. Oh, here it is. I might use this. I love this. Here. Again, have the rough edge there and just tear it down. So, I can use that somewhere else. I used to think I had to have, you know, cardstock to do this. I really did. I have all this cardstock. I used to, you know, purchase it thinking, oh, you have to have cardstock on your covers and all that sort of thing, and you really don't. You can use paper. Unless you're strengthening something, but I'm using hard book covers, so I'm not strengthening anything. And it's not holding anything together or anything like that, so really I can use what I want. Okay, and I might put something down there, I don't know. We'll just see. So there is a bit of glue still left in that one, so I should use that first. Okay. Right, I mean that. Look how quick that is. So now let's start grabbing papers, and I might hinge. This is strong paper. I'm actually going to tear it because it's too wide. I might hinge. I'll keep the scripty bit, and I might hinge that with this piece. And I'm going to take off that edge there because that'll be annoying in the hinge. And I also need to narrow it down a little bit, because with the hinging it will grow, so that's going to be better. So let's put our glue on here. I'm thinking I might put my hinge on this side because I don't want to cover up. Could do that, but I wanted it. No. I will cover it up. Doesn't matter. Okay. I could re-put it there, but it says it there anyway, so it doesn't matter. There's really no date on there, unless there's a date here. Okay. And what will we hinge it to? What about this lovely piece of paper is perfect. And I'm not going to worry about the fact if it's white on the other side. It's not tall though. Because, well, I wasn't going to worry about it because I can do something on it. I could put this piece. Maybe I'll put that piece on there. No, I'll leave that. Yes, I think I'll do that one because it wasn't tall enough. Not that it really mattered, but anyway, we'll glue that one on there. Okay, so there's a page, and that's going to be too wide, I think. We'll see. Yeah, it is. So I'm just going to tear a little bit off. Okay. Right, so let's find some bits and pieces to put in. Page. You know, and I might, these sorts of pages, it might be where because sometimes I like to just document things that we did in July and stuff like that. So I can use some of these pages for that. Now let me see if I fold that one. That's going to be better folded that way, I think. And then I'll tear it down. So this is how I measure the pages. You've seen me do it before. Just going to get a variety of pages to play with. I'm doing my video early in the morning, so I've got a morning voice because it's so hot. I just can't bring myself, don't come up here. It's that hot. And I'm having trouble. It's really frustrating and it makes me unhappy. And I'm just not getting things done. So it's really upsetting to me. This is very brittle paper. So this will probably have to have some collage on it. I don't know how well it's going to. I might, you know what I might do? In the center I might glue, because I think when you fold it, it's not going to crack. Is it going to crack? Tiny bit, yes. So what I'm going to do is glue a piece of this in the spine part. That's what you can do with your cracking paper, is glue a strip on there to strengthen it. And it's incredible because this paper is older than that paper, and it's strengthening that paper. The older paper is strengthening the newer paper. I'm just going to wrap that around. And I like the look of it. And I'll find a piece for that one as well. I've got plenty of paper here, plenty of strips. Here's a piece of ruby and pearl. I'll put that on there. I don't know, I just find random things really fun. Okay, so let's see what else I've got flying around. I need to have a sip of water. It takes a while to gather, doesn't it? Okay, let's see. I've got some, I have these pages here that I clipped together that maybe I should put in. I'll put that one ripped, so I'm going to put that one in like that. And it's going to be too wide, so just tear an amount off. I love that wet bit, but anyway, it's coming off. I'm not worried that it's still too big. I went crooked. I'm not too, well, I won't be able to. I'm not worried that it's ripped because it can be repaired. See, I love these. I didn't know whether to make these into little journal cards or something. I might put those aside. That's going to be a lovely page. So what I might do is actually, even though I like the writing, but that's, see, I'll keep that strip. This is thick paper, thick vintage paper. So I might, what I would do with that is I'll keep that because we used that the other week for those projects. Now this one, I might fold that up, and that's going to be a pocket. Okay, and that I'm going to put that in my to-do basket. I'll keep that. Oh, I don't know why I threw that over there. That can go in my to-do basket. Let's see what else we've got here. I don't know, I might make those into things for journals. I love that side too. I don't know which side. Now this one, I did like those. I don't like that side, but I'll collage over that one. Might fold. Okay, let's put this aside. Not sure about. I think I'll keep that one and make something out, because I want things that I'm going to work on. That's a good page. I think I'll put that one in because I can work on top of a lot of that. These were Touring Club Italiano. These are museums. They're from the 60s, I think, 60s and 70s. These things, but I do like them. I like the images, and I did have them in book page packs. I don't think I've got any more of those books. This is a good page. We'll put that one in. But I did keep some to use because I never use them, because I'm always, you know, sharing them, and I do like them. So I made sure I brought some up. I think I gave the prettiest ones in the journals, but I didn't mind those ones, so I brought those up. I'll just put that over there. Okay, now this page, it's very tall, so I need to take a bit off. That's okay. Now I need to fold it. I don't mind if it's a little bit taller, and I'm just going to make it like that, and then I'll do something with that. You see, I folded it crooked. Okay, good. That's that one. Now this one here needs to have a little snip on either side of the crease, and take out a very minuscule triangle, so that way it doesn't crash into the crease. And then you make your pocket, so that's good. Okay, so we're getting some pages together. We still need to get more together. I've got this page. I'm going to use this one. This one I might fold like so, just measuring it like that. And if I want to extend that page, then I can. And then I'm going to, actually I'll have one piece that will be, so above the 20 is the right height, and a smaller piece. I'll put both of those in. Okay, I'm going to put that one aside. Now let me go into, over here, I've got my box of ephemera. Oh, we haven't got any old. We need to put some old book pages as well. What's this one? Okay, I probably need to go downstairs and get a little bit more, because I haven't been using it. This big invoice, what's this one? This one's very fragile, and I'll put that in a pocket for someone to use. This one, What are we going to lose? Oh, that's all right. We'll lose that bit there. Okay, so I'll rip that bit off. Put that in the collaging box. I put this page in. It's white on the other side, doesn't matter. I don't want to waste those. Oh, what about some book pages? Can I get these out whole? Maybe, maybe not. No. We're at the gluey section. No. Okay, they'll be for collaging. I'm going to go down here. This envelope here that I was making. Why don't we slip that? Would that be too wide? No, that's going to be perfect. We'll slip that in, and I'm just trying to find if there's, oh, that's a double page. There we go. Take that one off. Put a couple of these in. Okay. Oh, got a mozzie bite. So let's measure this. So that's good. And then we might have enough. Tear that off. And they're most likely not straight, but I don't worry about it. Just check. Yep, that's good. It's got a bit of glue there. Oops. Okay, and oh, we're going to have a piece of this. Oh, that's lovely. I'll keep that. And if I fold that like that, then, oh no, that's not working. But you get his face on that side, so that's better. Okay. I probably won't cover these up. I could put a transparent pocket on them. No, I love that one too. I could lose the top. can be a side tuck or a pocket somewhere. Let me just take that bodgy edge off, although I could just fix it. I'll fold that way. It can go in the center. Okay, let's see how we're going. I might grab some of my hinge pages over there. We'll just see. I think I've probably got too many pages. We'll see, because it will bulk up. Okay, so I'm just going to divide them. Okay, so let's have a look. And then I divide them again into sort of, they've got images on them. That's more writing, that's more book page. What's the other side of that? It's a bit of both. Okay, and then you start, what do I want to start with? Maybe I'll start with that one. I haven't glued that down yet, which is good because I might shorten it. Like that one, we'll do this one. Yeah. So I have quite a lot of plainish pages in here because I am going to decorate it a lot. It's one. I could decide to slip another digital in there. So that's one. And I'm only going to do, I think I'm only going to do two because I'll probably work in it a lot and it will bulk up. Okay, so this one I was going to have this one first. I don't have many of those. I wanted that one to go in the center. I have the digital next to the digital. We'll put this one in. Put some book page. No, this one. So for each one, I think I'm also going to grab another. I probably could fit 3 because that's like, but I think I'm going to do 2. Okay, didn't have a lot over there. that size, but I do have these that I might tear down and use. So let's, yes, I'll put this color here, so let's just measure it. I think I'll have her. No, I think I'll have that. Oh, but I don't want to tear her head off, so actually, you know what? I'll just tear it there. So that way that I can keep that. That can be like a little journaling spot somewhere. So that one is going to go, I might fold it like so, and I can extend that page if I want to. And where will I put it? Put that there. Here. No, not there. I'm going to put it here. That's that one. And then I'm going to have on this one, I think I'm going to have, I'm going to tear it there. I think I'm going to have the florally bit. Put that in there. Okay, good. Got my 2 signatures. So now I need to, I'm going to stitch these together with the pamphlet stitch. So I'm going to need to grab my bookmaking thing. Here it is. Do you know what? I'm not even going to measure, because it doesn't matter, because they're going to be put in Midori style. So it doesn't matter if they're not even. I'm just going to poke some holes with my book awl. I'm not even going to use my screw punch. I'm just going to eyeball where the center is. I could go like this even. And just eyeball it about, more or less. Just poke a hole in there. And then here, just to hold it together. Oh my gosh, it's slippery. Make sure it's lined up, because that was wiggling about, that one. There you go. Just push your book all through there. That's that one. And I need to clip the other one together. Really easy. I'm sure I've got plenty of pages in there, and I can add flips and do all kinds of things because I haven't bulked it up too much. I'm just going to eyeball where the center is. So as I mentioned, there are pages like this beautiful art page in the center that I don't want to cover up, but you can add a flip or a pocket or something that then will give you the space where you're going to work. Okay, so then I need to grab my blunt needle. I'll just use this color, I think. I'll pull this out. I used to, when I'm a good girl, I put it back in there, and that way I can always find it. There it is. That's what I need to do. just do your 3-hole pamphlet stitch. You go down the center, up through the top, down through the bottom, and back in through the center. It's pretty easy. And then you have your tails on either side of the center, and that's way too long. So I don't cut my thread until after, so I don't waste it. Look, see? If you cut it, you'll have quite a lot of wastage. There's no need to cut it. And there's a little booklet just like that. And then I need to snip here at an angle. Hopefully that's enough, because you'll see why I need to do that in a second. It's a very quick way to make a little journal. I think I'm going to enjoy the size of it too. Back, put this back, so that way I'll be able to find it. Great, put that back in on the ground, snip my corners. So if you want to participate in Meg's, what's it called, Junk Journal July, then you could throw together your, because it starts on the 1st of July, you could throw together your little journal in these next couple of days. I'm just going to grab also my elastic. I think mine's a 2 or 3 mil, I can't remember. And yeah, elastic, I think it looks like maybe a little bit more like a 3, but I'm not sure. And now we need to put our holes here. Now, because I'm doing 2 signatures, I do 2 holes next to each other. I do eyeball it. I'm very bad. I need the big one. So I'll put one here and one next to it. Maybe there. Punch the other 2 holes. Oh, I can do them more or less on the same thing. And now I've got to eyeball it a bit about there. They won't be perfectly straight. They've got to be this hole matching that hole, kind of. It's a kind of business. About like that. Okay, and then we get our eyelets. I might use these bronzy ones. And then squish them in. Oh, they're not the nicest ones to squeeze, these ones. Do it? Yep. Oh, that hurt my wrist. I'm going to have a wrist strain now. It's aching. But I do love the colour. Oh. Okay. I'm getting there. You never know, I might decide to do a stitch piece for the front or something like that, but that can be another video. There we go, they're in. So now I've got to remember, how do I do my elastic? Here we go. I think I do remember. Should close my glue. Okay, get some elastic. So you go down through one. You can go left or right, doesn't matter. Down through the other. Then down this one. Yeah, that's it. And then across to this one. So I've got way too much. See, again, I didn't cut my elastic. I don't need all that elastic. I don't want to waste it. And then you pull it taut, but not too tight, you know, not too hard. You don't want to bend your spine. And then you tie a knot. I do a double knot. Now that is going to go in the center of one of my signatures. That knot there. Okay, and then this is my bottom signature, and let me just check. Yes, I did cut them just enough. I might cut that one a little bit more, because you see the elastic will pull on those edges there, so you do need to cut them at an angle if you haven't made your signature smaller than the elastic, and then you slide it in like this. Now I just wanted to show you quickly. See it? See how it pulled? I'm just going to let it rip. There we go. So there you go. That's inserted. It's nice and secure, and I can change it out if I want to. Okay, so if I wanted to add a third signature, what I would do is I would prepare my pages. I would tie like an elastic around here. I'll cut it. I'll show you. So just say I wanted to add a third signature, I would tie my elastic around here. So tied on. And then I would take this elastic and slide that through here. So this one has two elastics in the center. And there I have another signature. That's how you add another signature if you need another signature, just to show you how you do that. Because I've explained it before, but I didn't know if it was clear. So just take that off. Okay, I'll put that aside for one day if I do need one. And then this one is my second signature, and that just slides in. You just sort of squish it in there. And just slide it in. And yep, it's going to rip a little bit, but that's okay. Just the center one, it's not the outside ones. And there are my two signatures, and this is going to be my Junk Journal July. I've got room to glow and grow. And it's a fun little journal, and when we can start playing with it. So there it is. That's what I'm going to use. A nice quick way to put together a little travel journal as well. I'll probably only fill one signature. That's okay, then I'll use it for next year. That will fold, flip out. Let's just have a quick look at what we've done. See, I might leave that. I might decide, if I do decide to keep it as a envelope, I'm going to trim that a bit further so it's easier to slide things in. But I might keep it as an envelope. So there is a little bit of digital and then a lot of authentic stuff in here as well. But I certainly will decorate with digitals. They need to be glued down. Just an interesting collection of random pages. See, I could decide to glue that on there and make that a pocket. I might even decide to do that. Got this, love that. There's a little face. there we go. I enjoyed putting that together. And then there's still work to be done there, but that's all going to happen in July. So that's my Junk Journal July little very fast journal put together. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.